Yeah, you already know what it is, man. It's your boy Kill So Frosty, Flatbush the movie 2 on the way, God City TV, Gangs of the City, God City web series, God City podcast, God City 8th. I'm back with another exclusive one for y'all, man. We got Pooh Sims, Max D Codefendant, claiming he has paperwork that Max B cooperated with the feds. I'm gonna let y'all hear this, and then we gotta get back to it. Yeah, as you can see, that's him right here locked up, obviously, speaking on it.
Giving y'all what y'all want. Y'all wanted that paperwork. I thought it was a game. Nah, not at all. It's up there. I told you I was just waiting for some real heavy hitters to come through so they could check it out, so we could make this thing official. So they can't sweep this under the rug this time. 50 Cent, Brady the Kid, Mike Son, Mano, whoever, holla at me, man.
Real crazy. As you can see, this is the paperwork. And the paperwork that he basically put out, you know what I'm saying? It's all over Instagram, too. He's been on his Instagram putting it out. The paperwork, he's basically showing his side. Where the police pressed him, and he said he had nothing to do with it. He basically didn't know anybody. He don't even know Max. He don't know what nobody's talking about. Now, in the following paperwork, is going to show you that Max B was talking to the boys. It's kind of odd because even when the detectives from Jersey said they was trying to talk to Max B over the phone because he was back in Harlem, he's telling them that he doesn't want to talk on the phone in case somebody's listening or whatever. I guess he's probably worried about him cooperating with the boys coming out at that time, so he tried to do on the low. The reason why I say he tried to do on the low, because he met up with them basically in the park. If you read the thing, it's kind of crazy. Even, let's say, whatever, let's say he was not giving it up, he was not snitching, it still looks funny that the boy's trying to talk to you. You don't want to talk over the phone, but you could meet them in the park in Harlem in the cut with nobody, no audio around. But it just doesn't seem good. The paperwork speaks for itself, shows that he was cooperating with the boys on the low. And not to mention, maybe this kind of passed us, because after I heard this, and I was doing a little research, it came about that Max B kind of mentioned this in the interview back in the days about talking to the boys, but he didn't say he snitched. He just basically was trying to say he was just trying to make sure he wasn't involved. But I'm not getting how he ended up getting 75 anyway. What I'm thinking now, maybe he would have never got locked if he never said anything. Maybe him even implicating himself in the conspiracy is why he got locked, because I don't get it. From my knowledge, is the people that got robbed wasn't robbed by Max B and them. So it never kind of made sense. But I guess now it's kind of all coming together to see what's going on. It might be been a incrimination or something. But Pooh Sims is basically saying he's under the bus. He threw him under the bus. My only thing about Pooh Sims, I have to keep it real, in the beginning of his Instagram, you see them shouting out Max B and all that. He never spoke about that. As time went on, I see he kind of brought that up. I don't know if it's because he had it in the cut. He didn't know about it yet. He was waiting for paperwork. But it seems like he was chilling, shouting out Max B, kind of shouting him out at first, and then there's a flip. Like, yo, dude ratted on me, yada, yada, yada. But anyway, he said Jim Jones has the paperwork. I'm kind of shocked Jim Jones never put out the paperwork, because you know the situation with Jim Jones and Max B. Max B caused Jim Jones to lose a lot of money. So anyway, if the guy Pooh Sims, that's Max B co-defendant, if you check the paperwork, he dropped a few of the paperwork. He did a few 30-second lives. And I guess he's trying to get his story out, and he's trying to get out from under the pen because he's basically locked up. He's saying he had nothing to do. He didn't even do anything. You know what I'm saying? I guess he got caught up in a conspiracy or whatever the situation is. Yeah, so y'all check it out. I mean, I'm not going to lie to y'all. If this is all the way true, like they say it is, I'm totally disappointed. It's probably going to ruin half of my childhood because Max B was the top dog. You know what I'm saying? Well, my young adulthood, I should say. That's crazy, man. But you never know what's going on in the game, so you got to be careful exactly who you mess around with, because even the people that you might think is with you might cooperate when it's time to, just for their benefit, even if it has nothing to do with anything. Anyway, y'all know the game. K is at KAYOSOFROSTY. Make sure you follow me on Instagram. Let me know you there. You heard? Holla at your boy. Subscribe to the channel, man. Hit the like, comment, dislike, whatever, man. Do